Hi, I'm Ed Bear. This video is all about using dollar stores for long-term food storage. Now, when I say dollar stores, I mean anything like the Dollar Tree or 99-cent only. Those are the ones we have in this area. Dollar General might be another one. And not all dollar stores are what they claim to be. Now, the reason that I'm doing this food storage thing is because I live in California. And growing up, we've always been told that during our lifetime, there's going to be this massive earthquake. And after Katrina, well, Republican or Democrat, I don't trust either one of them to take care of us after a natural disaster. So I think we need to be prepared to take care of ourselves. My first goal is to have a supply of between 3 weeks and a month. Eventually, I'll grow that to 3 months and possibly up to a year. So let's start out with what is a dollar store. Well, a dollar store is anything like, say, Dollar Tree or 99-cent only. Those are the two that are in the area I live. But around the country, I've seen other ones. I don't know how good they are, but I've seen names like Dollar General, and I've seen 98-cent stores and even a 97-cent store. So it can be any of those. And also I'm going to include Big Lots, and you'll see why later. Now, don't kid yourself, whether it says 98 cents or 99 cents or $1, you're pretty much going to be paying $1 for these things. As you can see, even when things are 99 cents, they're actually $1. The 99-cent only stores price everything at 99 cents .99, rounding them out to $1. There's another answer to the question, are all things $1? And that's no. Some things are actually less. I often find that canned veggies are less, and so are candy bars. Places like this that just use the 98 or 99 cents to get people to come in, but really aren't dollar stores in my opinion. Will all of the items be $1? No. Most of the items you see here were $1. But if you see a case of bottled water, funny as though it falls from the sky for free, you can guarantee yourself it'll be more than $1. As time goes on and inflation increases, I think you'll see more and more items or sections of these stores that will have prices above $1. But for now, there's quite a bit you can get for $1. One of the things that my wife warned me about, and so did many others, was that the food items, especially canned goods, were either expired or near their expiration date. Now, I bought this in 2014, and you can clearly see that this is best used by May 29th of 2017. So that's not the case at all. By the way, FDA came out on about in the last year, and they explained that this best used date and the dates on here are not expiration dates, that these food items are good past the expiration date. You can see it's guaranteed fresh. One of the things that I like is Chef Boyardee raviolis. I ate them growing up as a kid, and I still like them. Now, I did buy a can of beefaroni, and they also have SpaghettiOs, but I've grown out of that taste. So I do buy Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. It's interesting that between the Dollar Tree here and the 99-cent store, I can buy beef raviolis at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, but I can't buy them at the 99-cent only. At the 99-cent only store, even though they have a larger food section, I can only buy the mini raviolis. So I wonder if there's some sort of agreement that they have with the different chain stores. The best price turns out to be Big Lots. The thing that I like to buy is corned beef hash. It has carbohydrates, protein, salt, sugar, etc. And I like the taste, even though it looks and smells like dog food when it comes out of the can. There are different types of packaging available. This one right here is in a little plastic pouch, and I really like that for backpacking. But there is a couple of problems. First of all, the date is not very far out into the future. This is 2015, and I bought this towards the end of 2014. Another problem is volume, and this needs to be checked on cans as well. You'll see that this is 7 ounces. This can of hash is 10 ounces. And this can of hash is 15 ounces. Now, all three of these hashes cost the same amount. You might say, well, the plastic pouch is a lot lighter, but it's a lot lighter not just because of the pouch, but because of the food. And I would say that the biggest difference in weight is the food inside the can, not the can itself. By the way, the major brands all have their own websites, and some are better than others. While the 99-cent only store is one of my favorite, it's certainly not my favorite website. But one thing here that's important to note is that you can get brand names at all of these stores. In my opinion, while the Dollar Tree does not have as good of a food selection as the 99-cent only, its website is far better. But the best one of all is Big Lots. And don't underestimate them, because they even have a rewards program. I know it was a bit of a shock when I went back to Big Lots after going to the dollar stores for a while. It's like, how dare they charge more than $1? But their frequent purchasing reward club called Buzz Club Rewards is really worth it. And they give rewards in that certain times they'll give you a certificate to get 10% off your purchase. Well, right now their raviolis are 98 cents a can, which is already less than the Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store. You add another 10% off of that, and you're really purchasing things for well under $1 each. Oftentimes, you'll find the same can available with two types of lids, the kind that requires a can opener like the one on the left, and the one on the right that is a pop top. Now, in these cases, always check the expiration date. If you're going to eat something right away, it's not a big deal. But if you're using it for storage or backpacking and things like that, you really want something that's got a good expiration date. I really am rather fond of this type of packaging, even though you get a lot more for a canned item of Spam or corned beef hash. And they have other things available, such as tuna fish and other things that may or may not be appealing to you. One thing that happens at the dollar stores is that there's certain things that they can process and package and ship and sell at $1, and everyone makes a decent profit. There are other things that they discontinue. If you see something that you haven't had before and it looks good, buy it, try it, and if you like it, immediately go buy a bunch. Here's a good example. Right before Christmas, these corned beef packets were at all the dollar stores, and I bought a few. I came home and I tried it, and I liked it. Well, I waited a couple of weeks, and when I went back, I couldn't find them anywhere. So oftentimes dollar stores make good profits by selling things that have been discontinued. If you find something, you better buy it up. One of the things that I also like to buy at the dollar stores are granola bars. I saw this one at the bottom for peanut by Nature Valley, and I bought a box. As you can see, it's a big box. It contains 48 bars, and it was only $5. That's over 9 bars per dollar. That's a great deal. I brought it home, tried it, I liked it, my mother-in-law, everyone in the family liked it. So about a week or two later, I went to buy some more, and they were all gone. They had another big box, but it was the kind in the middle, the fruit and nut, which we didn't like nearly as much. Well, I kept checking, and a couple of weeks later I went back and I found 2 more of the big boxes kind of hidden behind on the top of the shelf. So I bought them all. So finally this last bar I found at a Dollar Tree. And I tried it, and it was outstanding. I like my bars crunchy, and this was a really good crunchy bar. It contains almonds, peanuts, and sunflowers, and it's just outstanding. I bought 10. 2 days later, I went back to the store, and they were all gone. So you see something you like, buy it in quantity. Another thing that I like to buy is canned fruit, so I have more of a balanced meal. I like to buy soups as well as veggies, and I like to take the mixed veggies and enhance the soups, like vegetable soup. This is a can of sardines. I don't really know if I like sardines. I've never eaten them. I've used them as bait. I'm a little gun shy in this, but it contains calcium and protein and fat, and so I figure at some point here I need to try this. I've also bought things like canned chicken and different seafood like clams and things like that, and I'll take a soup like a cream of mushroom, cream of potato or something like that, and really build up the soup by adding these to it. Finally, one of the things that I've bought a lot of are the cup of noodles. I've got 2 cases stored away and 1 case that we work out of. When that case goes empty, we buy another one and swap it out. I'll tell you, there's been a lot of development in the area of cup of noodles. This is a standard chicken flavored cup of noodles, but they've got ones that are supersized and ones that are like trays with additional condiments, not just that powdered flavor packet. It's really quite amazing what they've done. One of the reasons that I've chosen to stock up on cup of noodles is that because a couple years ago, the Japanese suffered a terrible disaster with a tsunami followed by a nuclear meltdown, and many of them lived off of the cup of noodles for quite some time. I like something that's proven. The cup of noodles type of meals is an area that has really developed rapidly. As you can see on the left, they have a big cup of noodles, and it's like a supersized version of cup of noodles. Over on the right, we have something that's more like a plate or a tray, and in this particular case, it's chicken flavored. And the amenities in these trays are far more than just a simple seasoning packet. These are really great. Another thing that I like to buy are these instant drink packets. It just makes drinking water a little less boring and gives you a little more variety. Finally, rotate your food. Make sure that you use it before you get to the expiration date. Yes, I know the food is probably still good, but you should be rotating it out so that you keep it fresh. I buy only things that I'm willing to eat now. I don't want to be forcing myself to eat something I can't stand. Do I buy other things? You betcha. I buy medicines, candles, cookware, batteries, toothpaste, shampoo, and all sorts of other things, but that's for another video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you and have a great day.